I'm a little bit late, sorry. How does it happen? Like, it's 7:25 and then suddenly it's gone 7:30 and I should have been live already. So I'm so sorry. I do apologize. So this is Wednesday's Words of Wisdom. And I'm just going to do some simple topics each week, tell you a little bit about them, and then give you a mini challenge to see if you are up for making a change. I was going to sit on a nice chair and try and look really serious, but that's not me. So I'm still standing up. So I just want to talk to you about hydration today. So it's really, really important, hydration. And we all know that we should be drinking more water. But what effect does it have if we don't? So first of all, if you don't drink enough, and I'm going to say fluids, and I'll come on to why I'm saying fluids and not water. But if you don't drink enough, it can affect your energy, it can affect your mood, your concentration. And if you do keep hydrated, it can help improve your skin. It can help you to lose weight. It can stop you from getting headaches. If you get regular headaches, hydration is the first thing to look at. So that's really, really important. But how much should we be drinking, and what should we be drinking? So we kind of get told that we should be drinking 2 to 3 litres of water a day. And where did that come from? So that was actually basically something that came out of the States in about 1940 something. So it's really, really old. Okay, there's no particular science behind it, and there's no particular reason why it should be 2 to 3 litres of water. So we actually get fluids from all sorts of different drinks. We get fluids from coffee, we get them from tea, we get them from squash, fruit juice, foods. There are so many places that we can get our fluids from. So you don't have to be drinking your 2 to 3 litres of water a day. Now, if you are doing that already, I'm not saying stop, it's fantastic, carry on. But if you find that you go through the whole day and all you're drinking is tea, coffee, fruit juice, squash, yeah, not too bad. You might still not be getting enough hydration. But what I want to do is introduce you to a simple way that you can bring in plenty of hydration, and it really will not take you any effort at all. And as I say, once you're hydrated, you are going to improve your concentration, you're going to get better skin, you're going to possibly lose a few kilos if you need to, your mood is going to improve. If you regularly suffer from headaches, they're going to go as well. So all sorts of really great benefits for you. So I've got 3 questions for you. So if you want to take part in this little challenge, it's just a week. I want you to ask yourself, what do you currently drink every day? So maybe just have an idea of what you normally drink in a normal day and just write it all down. Then I want you to monitor how many times you go to the loo a day. And I'll come on to talk about that a little bit more as well. And then I also want you to check the colour of your wee-wee. Okay, so this is going to be a really, really important point. So I'll come back to all of those as well. But what I did want to tell you is if you are mildly hydrated, so if you're like 1 or 2% dehydrated, your dehydration is down, and that can literally be if you feel thirsty. So, you know, if you actually feel you need to drink something, you feel you're thirsty, you're already about 1 to 2% dehydrated. And that is going to affect your memory, your attention, your headaches, your mood, your energy. You might feel a bit low. You might just not have any energy at all. So what I want you to do is with each meal, drink 500 mils of water. So you can carry on drinking your tea, your coffee, your squashes. But what I want you to do for this challenge is just to bring in an extra. And if you're already doing this, obviously carry on. But if you're not already doing this for breakfast, lunch and dinner, I want you to have a glass of water. Okay, so that's the first stage, and that's quite easy. It's quite doable. It doesn't have to be a huge glass of water, just a glass of water. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to start to bring that in and develop it as a habit. So you then know that when you have breakfast, you're going to drink a glass of water. Okay, no, water, not squash. When you have your lunch, you're going to have a glass of water. When you have your dinner, you're going to have a glass of water. Okay, so that brings in automatically 3 extra waters a day. Then I want you to monitor how many times you're going to the loo. So at the moment, if you're going to the loo maybe 3 or 4 times a day, you're probably already dehydrated. If you're going to the loo maybe 7, 8, 9 times, you might be overdoing it a little bit. And we're all different, so we need to sort of work out what's right for us. Ideally, you want to be going to the loo 5, 6, 7 times a day, maybe once during the night. Now, a word of warning, if you start to try to bring in more fluids, you're probably going to straight away be going to the loo quite a lot more. You might be getting up 2 or 3 times during the night if you're going from really like very, very low on fluids to really ramping them up. Your body just needs a little bit of time to adjust. So give that a week and then see how many times a day you're going to the loo. But ideally 5, 6, 7 times. What's more important than how many times you go is what the colour of your urine is like. So we're looking for a pale gold. If you go to the loo and it's very, very dark, then that's dehydration. And the other thing is as well, for those of you who have issues with the pelvic floor, that very dark urine, so when you're dehydrating, your urine is very dark, that is very acidic as well, and that's going to really affect your pelvic floor. So again, that's another reason to stay really, really hydrated. Excuse me. So the European guidelines at the moment are men 2 litres of fluid a day and women 1.6 litres a day. And that's fluid, not water. And that's where the confusion often comes in. Okay, so this is fluid. It could be from milk, it could be from squash, it could be from juice, it can be from your foods. It doesn't have to be purely water. So what I do, this is what works for me. I have 2 to 3 of these a day, and this is just under a litre. So I drink 2 to 3 of those a day, as well as everything else that I drink. But it's taken me a long time to build up to that, so I haven't done that overnight. But yeah, 2 to 3 of those a day. And also, you're going to also be affected by how warm it is, how much energy you're expending. So if you're doing a fitness class, for example, you're going to need to rehydrate a little bit more. But just to keep it simple then, so being dehydrated is going to affect your mood, it's going to affect your concentration, you might end up with headaches, you're going to have less energy. And being hydrated, so getting those 1.6 to 2 litres of fluid a day, you're going to have better concentration, your skin is going to look much better after a while. It might help you to lose weight if you need to lose weight. It can reduce headaches, it can improve your mood. There's so many benefits for being hydrated. Never get thirsty, and bring in those 1 glass of water as an extra on top of everything you're normally drinking. Just start off 1 glass of water, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and just let me know how it goes. So it'd be great if you could just monitor for a week. Tell me if you're going to take part in this challenge, and let me know how you feel at the moment, how many times you go to the loo, what kind of colour your urine is, and any headaches or anything like that. If you get low moods, if you get very stroppy and grumpy, and then just do this for a week and let me know at the end of the week how you feel. I was going to write loads of things on here, but I forgot. Never mind. Okay, I'll write your challenge up here just in case, and then you know what it is. So we've got 1 glass pure water, just water, with each meal. This pen is not very good, so I'm going to swap to the blue one. So okay, that's your number 1. Your number 2 is you're going to check the colour of your urine. That's such a weird word, isn't it? I'll say we. That's more a me word. And you're going to monitor how many times you're going to the loo in a day. There we go. So that's your challenge. You can do it for 7 days, and just let me know at the end of it how you feel. Good. Have a great day, guys, and drink your water. Bye.